Our hand does absolutely nothing. Cantrip and a vision and a terminus. Looks like a keep to me. Traveler and Nilurus as a companion eater. What the hell is Doom Traveler? Is that a combo deck? I mean, F Advisor 82 has been around. Played against him a lot, so I don't think they're just playing some kind of unplayable deck. I trade my Snapcaster for half. Well, that's a pretty good draw. A draft. Why are you playing the PTQ yesterday? Ad nauseum. Did you top 2? Was it 1 slot, 2 slots? I know Doom Switch won. I don't know who else won. Or if there was a second slot.
Here comes the sub-musical note.
Here comes the sub. The Ninja, thanks for the resub, appreciate it. Easy clap. Right on time. Well played, I agree. All scale. And I trimmed one too. Imagine if I had just drawn Oust. I would have been just off that Oust so fast. I might have dropped from the league and just restarted with no Oust in my deck. Snapcaster is kind of heinous with frantic inventory. Immediately regretting my decision. Exile is just really bad against them if they're playing Virtue. Charm steals tokens, but they have a bunch of Crusades, so stealing tokens is not super appealing. Yeah, Mentor is probably good. Probably something like that is good. Probably a matchup where I want to get Hallowed Fountain in case I hit Terminus. And maybe save my opt for Terminus later. Instead of... I have a pretty good hand. I have a Force and a Timely to hold the ground. I don't know if they have some kind of disruption. Or if they're just go wide. I should probably counter that, right? We're safe for the Crusade effect. All of them have it. Plus I could hit a Terminus. I'd be pretty lucky, but never know. Doom Traveler feels pretty bad against I have to feel over in for it. I'll let them have it. Token 2. Token mirror match. The Sag Clock. Alcarion, merci pour le raid. Salut tout le monde, welcome everyone. Playing all modern this afternoon. Blue-eyed control. We're paired against the tokens deck. Keep stop in case we need to shuffle away. It's pretty bad. I guess Snap's kind of good. Shuffle in the upkeep though. I might just chase Brainstorm again and then shuffle. We'll see. Yeah, who knows what that boosting does or if it'll work, but is there like a goal we can reach? Or is it do we not know? We have to reach 1.7 million. That's a pretty big amount. How much we have right now? 100% to win here. Yeah, I mean I've got to be such a massive favorite. I agree. Wholeheartedly agree. I lose my Jace, which is unfortunate. Attention, maybe I could have plussed. I think maybe I should have plussed Jace, because I think I had the land. Maybe I didn't have the land. It doesn't really matter. Need some boosties, boosty-dees. All right. Oh, that was my top cards. That's not a bad one, I guess, but well. Removal spells. I should keep mana up. Maybe I'll just keep mana up. I'm kind of paranoid now. How many spells have I cast? 1, 2. So how much does Flusterstorm? Is it 4 copies or 3 copies? Does it count itself? No. 1 plus 2. I'm a bit worried. I'm hearing like water noises coming from upstairs. There's been some water issues in my building recently. It just makes you paranoid. Warlord Wolf, thank you so much for resubbing for 5 months. Appreciate it. Oh, I get to untap. Oh, look at that. It's probably better to put... I want to gain the life. I guess we're in the nonsense part of the stream. Just bad plays. Instead of just getting Mystic Sanctuary for Archmage Charm. I could probably still lose.
Pigeon arrive, pigeon pet pigeon leave pigeon, but he come back.
Should we just play blue-white mentor control? It's the best card in every matchup. So many subs, so many gifted subs too. Ooh, look at that. An Oust instead of a Terminus. I can actually cast it. It's probably still gonna end up being worse than Terminus because I have Jace in my hand, but you know, maybe not. So if I play Sanctuary turn 1, they said, GL, have fun, don't crush me. To flip Terminus turn 1. You never know when that's going to be relevant. Hey, Patrick Robertson. When are we going to record the stream? I can do tomorrow afternoon. Misty Rainforest. Bear match? I'm not sure why I played my fetch land here since they played a Misty. That's pretty cool. I've never seen that before. Are these new expeditions? I didn't realize modding people was such a big deal. Well, people notice, Ride or Die seems okay. Maybe I should mod more people. But then it doesn't feel as special to be a mod. Oh yeah, Ride deserved it, obviously. Felix deserves... No, Felix... Oh. The jamming. The jamming, the jamming. I got a jamming with you. Oh, they probably have a force, but... I do have Cryptic Command. I could say go one more time. Yeah, I think I can say go as my hand. It's really close. Wow, that's actually tough spots. Four-color version doesn't even play that many forces, right? They play like 2. Which might just be all sorcery speeds, but stuff. I might my sway window if I don't do it now. And I have Oust for Omnath. Alright. Oh, but they have Bolt in their deck, right? They play 4 paths, 2 bolts. If their next turn is something bolt, I think I'm okay with it. Am I definitely not gonna need next turn? I guess probably not Oust. I only need Oust if they play Omnath, and if they play Omnath, I can just brainstorm into it. And chase, okay. This is getting a bit tricky because now they're getting in 5 mana territory, which is Hour of Promise and Conta Teferi minus an Hour of Promise. Don't play Lightning Helix. The most common is 4 path to exile 2 Lightning Bolts. Brainstorm? You hoping for Force of Negation? Teferi minus and hope for the best. Teferi minus, hope for the best, and then I want Terminus on top in case the Hour of Promise plus Need an hour of promise. It's gonna be tough, but no, actually, I'm probably fine even with that hour of promise, right? Terminus, Field of Ruin, Jace Brainstorm, Teferi, yeah. That might be worse for me than that's pretty annoying. Everyone trying to help us reach our goal of 1.7 million channel points spent to boost the stream. Right after everyone's spending their point to boost the streams of their streamer, they're like, oh, actually now you can redeem your channel points for money or something. And everyone just spend it all on boosting. Hook them. Hook them right on in, boys. Nah, there's no way. Alright, so I should probably get rid of... I guess I don't want to get rid of Field of the Dead. I need to, like, try and make a 4/4 Shark here. Definitely don't need that Oust. I don't think I want that Terminus either. I think I want to shuffle away. Hardcast the Shark? Question mark? No, I don't think so. I don't know, use my Field of Ruin when they have Ren and 6 in play. This boost. Apparently, if people reach the goal, your stream gets kind of promoted on Twitch, and you know it makes your stream a bit more visible, whatever that means. However they do it, you know, who knows. Basic planes here, is there a reason not to? Probably Alan's still better. Alright, they're probably gonna have a path for that. I have a hard time believing Ren can keep up with Jace, but we'll see, I guess. Maybe. Get the planes at some point. I wanted to have like 6 blue before I had wow. I have a force, then I can counter back. In terms of service, you have points rewards that give money. I have no idea. The whole like, I think it's against terms of surveys to do like regular giveaways or something, because then people are like, well, it's like gambling. People sub because they might get something, but I mean, even when people do giveaways, the EV is so bad. Like too many people would do that just for anyways, alright, I think I should play Jace. I think maybe I need to keep up all blue mana. I thought I might force here. How to get out of this mess. Need to play faster. I'm gonna focus a bit on the game. I didn't focus on the game, but just not spend time interacting with chat for a minute so I don't fall too far behind on time. I'm sure no one in chat wants to see me time out, right? Have their own mana leak. I use mana leak while it still works. Man, just haven't seen a force of negation the entire game. I mean, that's where my edge is, 4/4 subnegations. Fifi stars. Thank you so much for a Twitch Rhyme sub. Alright. Oh, here's the force. Okay. Cool. As that could be a terminus. Classic. I'll probably win this game if I have a force at any point.
Popping in for my semi-monthly hello yellow hat sellout, yellow hat sellout, yellow hat sellout, yellow hat sellout.
Hey, Blind Nadler. He's still sticking around. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing good. Thanks for the 43 months. Actually playing a software you might recognize. Man, I can draw so many cards and not that much matters. Alright, so I'm gonna put back that on top. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2. Get rid of maybe shuffle away the bad stuff. 2 cards. If I draw a terminus, great, I can hardcast it. If I don't, I get another shot. And their upkeep, and I think if I break, I'm just gonna scoop them up. Alright, I mean, I could keep battling, but I don't think I'm gonna win this game. Maybe I'm not totally. I don't have to like 5 mana Teferi would be a way to get out of it. Alright, that was a bit unlucky. Seems fine. Mentor is good. I think I'm just not gonna do terminus. Not need 2 purge on the play. Turby main deck. Well, it's a better sideboard card because main deck people have Path to Exile and whatnot, so. Tapping out stuff. It's all pretty good though. Charm has certainly been good. Yeah, it's been pretty good. Harry played the deck too, and he thought Cylinder was good as well. I used to have a Seagate Restoration over a basic Allen, but I thought that was a bit too much. I want some Gust. But what's worse than Gust in my deck? I could trim on 4s. I want 4 Charms too, especially on the play. I'll trim a Jace. And I'll trim a Cryptic. It's better than Deprive early on. And do you ever miss Legend Rule on Planeswalkers? No. I don't really miss stuff that way. And maybe I miss damage on the stack. but not really. Should I ask for breakfast? Good start. Hey. Oh no. I was gonna say we added kale, but no, we added kale to our... Why did we put kale in the other day? I think maybe it was our tacos. Yeah, added a little crunch. That's kind of nice. Except the problem with kale is that it kind of tickles your throat. That sensation's not super nice. Doesn't taste like much, and it's healthy, and it adds a crunchy element to the tacos, which is nice. Kind of bad shape this game. Would have been really nice to be able to fire off an Archmage Charm there. What's my favorite dish? We eat on a regular basis, probably just the Greek souvlaki sandwich we get from that really good place by us. Also, we order Indian food. Favorite dish I cook? Favorite dish I cook. I used to make mushroom risotto. It's pretty good. It's a decent bit of work. It's not very healthy. Just mac and cheese maybe. That's pretty good. I don't do it very often though. What else? I don't know, all the unhealthy stuff. The souvlaki sandwich chicken. We get chicken. You can choose chicken, pork, beef, or they even do swordfish, I think. Never tried the swordfish. And they do it vegetarian too. They do one with halloumi. Anything I want to put back on top? Not really. Don't want to just jam a Teferi here. I could. I do have Dispute and Flusterstorm. So I've played Teferi. Let's say they play a mana leak. Yeah, I can't do anything about a mana leak. Say go and draw 2 more cards. Hopefully I can draw a land. Good lemon chicken. That's pretty good too. I make a lemon chicken and I make another recipe that's very similar. You basically swap the lemon juice for sun-dried tomatoes. And then it's the same thing, you know, it's like chicken broth, cream, butter, shallots, garlic, and then one you put in lemon juice and one you put in sun-dried tomatoes. They're kind of the same recipe. We keep the up just as a blue cards. Yeah, I don't hate it. Right, that's pretty good draw too, I think. I think I almost definitely want Charm back on top here. And then just play it to Teferi, so I don't have to discard to hand size. Veil of Summer. So they have Cryptic Command. Nasty. They get to 2 for 1 me. It's also not the end of the world. Alright. Aggressive way to use your Veil. I've never seen someone do that. I don't hate it, but you have to be pretty paranoid to play your Veil like that. Storm and then I'm tapped out. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, I like their play too, and they get to get it back with Mystic Sanctuary anyways. You know, they got their card advantage with Veil. I'm getting my card advantage with Charm. We're kind of trading evenly so far. I'm glad I had that logic knot. Almost had a blind spot here. Salut télécasseurs addicts. Ok, cool. Les anciens, petits anciens glissés, je connais Magic que depuis 2001 et Odyssey, j'avais 11 ans. Ouais. T'as arrêté, t'es revenu. Ok. Do you have a recipe link for which one? Just use Flusterstorm, right? My own gnocchi. I've never made my own pasta and gnocchi. That seems like a lot of work for. I think we actually have a bunch of gnocchi that probably went bad, like gluten-free gnocchi. Probably bad by now. The one with sun-dried tomato. Yeah, I'll go. I don't know the name of it, so I don't know if I can find it like that, but I'll look it up after this game. All right, they're down to 3 cards in hand. Liking my spots. And they're probably out of Mystic Sanctuaries too. I think they usually only play 2. I think I've played this matchup twice, and I've won twice so far. It's actually like the way the deck was built was to win this matchup. And I think it's actually a favorite. Alright, gotta find ourselves a mentor. I sometimes keeping a Terminus in these matchups. It's nice to have the 1 just because you have Sanctuaries and stuff, and I feel that that's kind of a problem. I have 2 cards left. Deck plays 2 Field of Ruin. It's not enough that you're going to have a shot against Mono Green Tron, really, or that it'll make a big difference, or almost ever, but it's the right amount that you don't really get color screwed by it too often, and that you have enough that you might be able to just answer a Field of Ruin, in a timely manner. I think opting here is probably value. Could have blocks first. Our tomato recipe and the lemon juice recipe are basically the same. You put oil in your, kind of deep lidded pan. You heat it up. Cook the chicken breast 2 minutes on each side. You remove them. Then you add the chicken broth, the garlic, the shallots. In one case, the lemon juice. In the other, the sun-dried tomatoes. You let it reduce to like about half. And then you add the cream and butter, and then you put back the chicken in it. I'll go see if I can find the name. Chicken with sun-dried tomato cream sauce. Pretty basic name, actually. Oh, is it from Damn Delicious? It might be. That looks like the recipe. The one is like 1 skillet lemon chicken cream or something. That looks like the one. They're both really good. You usually make rice with it too, and then you yeah, it looks like the recipe. And broccoli or whatever. Alright, on the draw... On the draw, I might want more Purges and Gusts for turn 2 Ren. Terminus. 2 Mentors, 2 Feel Over, and should be enough. Cheap counterspells seem good. And Cryptic's kind of clunky, honestly. Gust or Purge. Purge is a bit narrower. I'll do a Gust. You can beat a Ren in 6, it's tough, but... we trust. Is the lemon one just chicken with lemon cream sauce? Yeah, I mean, basically. Like, super advanced recipe, but I'm not a cooking savant, so I kind of need Despaired Us. Was Island and not shock myself. I like the idea of like shuffling once and then my scry mattering for a bit longer, but that's probably not worth the 2 life, honestly, in the long run. Alright, we bricked on our top 4 cards. It's not great. Which all 4 lands we saw in the top 4 cards. We had the Teferi battle. That's probably not good for me. Maybe I should just Teferi plus. Oh man. I mean, at least I didn't have Ren in 6. That might have been worse, honestly. Alright, no Omnath, no Jace. Looking good all of a sudden. Do they play Field of Rune like one, or do they not? I'm not sure. I think I should keep... Oh, they don't have Land Eaters. Wow. I could go Mentor minus, put Opt back on top, and cast Opt. What am I gonna Jace into anyways? Ugh. Is Fate Seal worthwhile? It's not bad against Bolt. They probably leave in Bolt. Plus is actually totally reasonable. Plussing both. Kind of like that. Good options. Jace was actually smart, I think. Now we can brainstorm. I was hoping to draw a fetch land here. Do I actually want to use a Field of Rune just to shuffle? No. Oh, the plains are the islands. I think that's hardcast Shark next turn. pretty good for me. Didn't do anything. This game's probably over. I'm not sure there's gonna be a hard cast Shark Typhoon next turn though, chat, sorry. Yeah. This game's super over. Does anyone know? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming everyone plays garbage decks once in a while, but yeah, you could argue that I probably don't try as hard as some other people because I already have MPL where I put my focus on, and I don't feel as I mean, for sure, if I didn't have MPL, if I was an MPL and I was still streaming full time, I would try hard. I would try to qualify for the mocks, and I'd be a bit more serious about it. But I mean, that's everyone has like reasons why they're not going to do as well all the time. So I don't know if I get in these wars. I actually have my one Field of Ruin. Giganta means they're Greentron. This is one of the bad matchups. Deck's definitely not built for it, but I mean, if any hand's gonna do it, triple inventory Field of Ruin, we could be in business. Then you want to force some negation maps super aggressively in this matchup. I think that's your best chance of winning. Well, let's at least have a few cards in my graveyard, so if they want to stop me from... well, that means I have Natural Tron in hand as well. Saying is it doesn't really matter which land I hit. Maybe they don't have basics in their deck. Damn it. Got another mine and they played it, so they almost definitely have tower. Surely they're gonna use their relic now, but I guess that's fine. At least I get to Cryptic Loop. Some negation? I mean, if they have Ulamog, I'm kind of screwed, but I guess that's gonna be life. I think I say go one time. Yeah, I can take a hit from the Worm Coil. Okay, let's take a hit. For to counter that, they find a tower. Probably means, oh, Oblivion Stone. And they still have 7 mana. And tough. 4 cards left. I could opt. Yeah, I'm just gonna path and let the stone resolve. Head. Fetch lands in your deck. Don't have to be too stingy. I think I get Hallowed Fountain for when I get Ulamogged. When I get mugged. There's no rush to tap out for Jace. Force is nice. Card advantage is nice. Need more card advantage if I'm gonna get out of this mess. How are the games today? Good match. First round was not great. They were playing mono white tokens and I drew well. Second round was cool matches. I'd recommend. It was against 4-color Omnath too, which is arguably the best deck in the format. So, yeah, I think definitely a pretty good one to check out. The second Ulamog. It's pretty rough. We only have 3 sources of white in the deck. I guess I messed up. You're supposed to only have 1 source of white at a time. Yeah, I'm dumb. That's bad. Kind of through. I think I have to counter. Bounce by Hallowed Fountain. That's the line. This is the way. Modern, but we say this blue-white list is tier 1. I would say it's tier 2. Just because there's some decks that are really good right now, I think. I'm not a Modern specialist, though. I don't know what the good players think, but 4-color Omnath's just really, really strong. And, you know, I mean, this deck might be good against 4-color Omnath, but overall, is it, you know... Counter target spell. But yeah, it's pretty good. I think it's decent. Oh, I should have maybe. All right, I'm just gonna scoop them up. They have Blaz. Whatever. I'll take a draw step or 2. Why not? Be totally out of it. I need to Jace into Force of Negation. For starters. They can get it back from exile. Oh, they minus first? I mean, I'm still gonna lose. Walking Ballista. Oh, okay. Even if I force it, they get to minus. Yeah, I'm dumb. There's no point in keeping playing. All right. Terminus out. Path leaving like 1 or 2. You don't really want to play the game where you're trying to path their cards once they've resolved them. You want to just try and stop them from getting there, I think. Philosopher's Storm's okay because they have Veil. Is Philosopher's Storm better than Gust? It might be. The 1 mana is a pretty big deal. 1 path. All my counter spells. All my creatures. Looks good. I don't know if this is a keep or not. What about him? That's fine.
I think I have a Jace yellowhat head now.
I bought him because I feel like to win this game I need to play Mentor on curve, and That Sanctuary really doesn't help me play Mentor on curve. Oh well. Keep was reasonable. I like my stride decision though. I think I have a Jace Yellowhead now. You do, Joe, and thank you so much for 18 months. Appreciate it. Up. Took a chance, took a gamble. Oh. Looks like their hand might not be the best. They're just sacking Relic there. I got to discard inventory for free. Giganta in their hand. Or did they want to discard 2 hand sides, I guess? Factory, that's a blast from the past. Snapcaster not good enough anymore. It's not great with frantic inventory. Hey! I'm gonna counter that. It's like they would get to play 2 cards. It's like I'm countering a divination. I want to go after a tower, or if I want to go after Urza's Factory. This one's a bit different. I have 2 inventories in my graveyard already. Man, with Vision in hand, it's kind of tricky. Go, because I can Vision into an inventory. Also lets me Field of Ruin plus Logic Knot. I guess I don't really want Field of Ruin then, right? I have a bunch of green cards. I mean, they have no bricks left, right? They get to 7 mana. I'm just gonna say go, I guess. I like how it feels actively bad right now. Because we probably have a bunch of green cards in hand anyways. I mean, I'm drawing almost dead. There's almost no way. Topped. Blast Zone, that's just way too short-sighted. I need the extra cards. Vision, but that leaves them with a spot to play a Karn or something. Gonna say go and see what they do. It's kind of funny they did that. What am I hoping for here? Cryptic in my graveyard so I could put back on top and draw Equus Vision. That's not going to be very good. Vision. Hope to vision into your last frantic inventory. And then inventory into your last field of ruin. Something like that. And they could go Mentor plus Archmage Charm there at Ulamog. But I'll lose. I'll lose a lot. What do I have next turn? 6, 9, 11. Oh. As lopsided as I thought it was, honestly, just playing the games and stuff. But it's definitely not a good matchup. That's for sure. Factory too. Ownage. It's Giganta. Also, I don't know if two Ulamugs in the main deck is stuck or not, but that was pretty good against us. Like, slow them down and then stick a Jace or a Teferi and snowball. Alright. Pigeon Pug. Are the pigeons the crazy ones? It's just pigeons? Dude, that's kind of gas. Pretty amazing. I think Mono Green Tron's just not a good deck right now. We're not quite tier 1, so this build is definitely not great. Even the like builds with 4 Field of Ruin that are a bit different, and like Stony Silence can be super hit or miss. You know, besides Ceremonious Rejection, it's really nice because it ooh, Dredge. I like playing against Dredge. Rejection, oh, wrong land. Rejection's nice because it lets you play 2 spells in a turn, helps you play against Veil, helps you stick a Jace earlier, etc. And it's good with Snap, it's sick with, so. How much time did pigeons take you to make, Adam? Thinking about becoming a cartoonist, maybe? Just preparing for your next career. Wow, the middle creeping chill was the ghoul. It's pretty gross. How much Terminus helps you against Dredge? It's obviously better than Verdict, but I guess you do get to take over at some point. Start the brand, the pigeon brands. Kids would love it. You can path a bunch of stuff. Doesn't really, I mean, I don't know. Doesn't get you super far, but maybe? They don't have their engine going yet. They don't have dredge cards and whatnot. Don't want to jinx it or anything. Yeah, I jinxed it. Easy jinx. Man, it's kind of bad if I hit Terminus now. But then it's kind of good if I hit Force of Negation and have free Terminus for Force of Negation. Creatures don't come back right away. Yeah, I don't know. It's not gonna matter. It's funny, we played Dredge and Tron, which is, you know, when Eclipse built the deck the way he did, he, you know, purposely kind of gave up these matches with his sideboard choices and main deck choices. And we get to play against both. So that's a bit tough. I think this matchup might be okay, though. My draws have been kind of bad both times. He's so low. Live from the Luminary Mesa or their Sacred Foundry and then attack me and Helix my face. Should have let them attack first, that was bad obviously. Took 4 hours? Oh my god, I made 8 different heights of the pigeon so they can bounce, then I had to arrange each position of the free pigeon in the same frame. Use a spreadsheet to generate the position so I get the right cycles for a total of 58 frames and I had to build the frames. Wow. They chose to kill my Teferi instead of just kill me. Wait, what's going on? Why am I not dead? Alright, I don't really know what's going on. Getting paid here. It's really good. Hopefully it looks as good when it's yeah, even waste a path on the ghoul. Probably have to. Feels bad. I didn't sack it. Like, whatever, can't possibly lose. No problem. No problemo, chat. I mean, they literally have Smiting Helix and Conflagrate in the graveyard. But I don't know, they've been playing kind of like butt heads. You never know. I'm having fun. There's gold for gold today. I might have to log in. It's here, chat. It's here. Was I the first one to try to refresh and try? Wow, it looks pretty sweet. You only see free though. Oh, it's a ban. It's like free, free, and free. Okay. Wow. It's so good. All the spot removals kind of useless. Time Raveler is not great. Or Charm's a bit much. I could just not even have Terminus. Just Mentor and Timely and hope they just... You don't see it? You need to enable better TTV. I'm not sure if it shows on the phone though. Fresh maybe. League Deprive. Maybe Deprive's not necessary. Snapcaster doesn't seem that great. I kind of want all the charms if I'm gonna have all the forces to make up for it. Could cut Shark Typhoon. Good though. Maybe just cut a Terminus. Chances on the play. I don't know about Don the Draw though. Game day one. I was super far behind. They had some pretty good mills. Was that the Shriekhorn? Sorry. I think you just have to bottom here. It's just so important to have Cathartic counter for Cathartic Green or whatnot. Rest in peace. No Ashiok, no Relic, no Surgical. I think you can still win though. Wow, it looks like they kept an awful hand. I mean, given how they were playing game one, they might not be very experienced with the deck. They're playing a bit carelessly. I mean, my draw's so bad, that's kind of good enough for now, but they're like, well, matchup is a buy anyways. No respect. My bad limited deck will get there. Pretty disrespectful chat. Force that. Surprised they might be baiting. I could just gust it for now. It's really bad if they have Cathartic Uranian. Maybe this is good. Maybe this way I'll go for... Yeah, I'll just gust it for now. I can opt. Kind of need lands, but also need spells. Oh, both. Oh, you were streaming a little morning stream? Thanks for the raid, bud. Welcome, everyone. Playing a little Modern. Not sure what Sidetrack was playing. Struggle's kind of real here, but I think we're going to be okay. Down to 6. They have Life from the Loam and... Oh, they bottom Life from the Loam, actually. Alright, I think I can play Timely here. I guess I should have opted first. This is decent. Back to Magic Streamer. Yeah, I saw you try to stream other games and it didn't work out too much. Feels like you need to have like a really solid community. Like a Hoogland. Looks like it's going well for him. He does block that, right? And then race. I don't want to kill the thug. Hoagland's main attraction wasn't magic, it was complaining about magic. He hasn't really switched it up. I felt like it was fairly constructive. There's a lot to complain about. Someone has to do it. I agreed with most of his complaints, not all of them, but to offer solutions to. You know, I never watch his stream. I just follow him on Twitter. So I could be wrong. No cards left. If Jeff still follows me, I don't think he would block me. I don't think I've ever been like mean to him and stuff. Rip. Wow, he doesn't have more followers than that? I wonder if a lot of people unfollowed him. I like that he's outspoken about politics too. I'm not like super outspoken on Twitter. I just pretty outspoken on my stream, I feel, but oh, I messed up. Doesn't matter, obviously. I don't know. Am I being outspoken on my streams worth it? I don't know. Whatever. Purged a lot of bots lately, yeah. I think my pride that my my viewer count doesn't go up or down very fast. My follower count is pure. It's not a bot infested. Damn it, you're all bots. I knew it. This is bad, but maybe I can kill them right away. I probably had lethal this turn. Well, at least I drew a force. May the force be with you, chat. Anyone was hoogling? Nothing, we're just talking. Sidetrack was talking about trying to be, we're talking about being variety streamer, and then hoogling came up. Nothing specific. Chat, they said basically they're complaining that they drew poorly, but not in a bad way, you know, but they're like, oh, sometimes it's just, you know, the deck doesn't want to cooperate. I want to be like, turn 2 Godgari Thug into turn 3 Ghoul is maybe the hand you should be mulliganing, my friend. Should we try Flusterstorm on the draw? And then one more Terminus, maybe? I'm having a hard time picturing how Terminus is actually going to save me, because if they get their engine going... I mean, if they was just creatures, maybe, but then they have the burn aspect. I feel like I should probably still have all my Terminus on the draw. I think you want all the cryptic commands to be able to tap stuff. You want all the Jaces to be able to put Terminus. You want Teferi to be able to snowball. I think Charm's a bit slow on the draw. I don't hate just cutting 2 Charms on the draw. Seems bad. It hits Life from the Loam too. Alright, I have a Terminus in my opening hand. I don't have a Force. I don't have lands. It's much better. Yeah, maybe Flusterstorm's not that good, but turn 2 Cathartic's pretty important, and at least it's a blue card that pitches to Force of Negation, so there's always that. I don't think you're supposed to counter Shriekhorn. So just hope they don't, because, I mean, against them, I kind of want to counter, because they might have kept, you're not, like, if you're a Dredge player, you're not supposed to just keep Shriekhorn and nothing else, but they've been keeping some sketchy hands. But I think countering Shriekhorn's just too bad. 7 cards. If I had an extra card, maybe. So I talked to Sadek about it. He said counter it on mobs. Oh, when dredge mulligans, you want to counter it? Yeah, I mean, that makes more sense, right? I could see that. So he agrees with me, what you're saying. Good. That one sucks because the discard's not even... I guess in some ways it's good that the discard's not in a casting cost. I think I want to counter that. Use... Doesn't really matter. All right, we need to dodge one more time. Couple bricks. I mean, late counters a creature, but might not be doing anything anytime soon. At least they got to discard their thug now, so they're probably happy about that. I'm losing so far. I need a Jace or a card draw spell. Maybe having all my 2-mana counter spells over Archmage Charm is a mistake. Because they don't counter Reunion on 2 anyways. Be much happier because of the Charm. Oh god, they have Ox and I used Veto last turn. Rip. Man, I forgot about the Ox. That was probably bad then. Plus they were low on resources. And Beamer under $500 would you recommend? What's a Beamer? That's some kind of joke. Okay, was Lake on Ox. Would have had outs to top deck at least. Alternatives, Hannah. Now. Close. If I had one more mana, I could Jace into Terminus. Nox, no, it's not a winning line. Sarah Singh chat. Sarah Singh, there's a chance. Put back up on top. Hope I have a Terminus in my top 3 cards. Don't. Alright, tough matchup. Dredge is strong. I thought the Dredge deck was bad because it just lost to 4-color Omnath. Without 4-color Omnath even having to do anything special just by Casting Ura into Omnath, into Field of the Dead. You see Dredge do well. Still win tournaments. Good matchup for Dredge, okay. I'm pretty removed of Modern right now. I don't know if it's worth keeping Shark Typhoon, honestly. They have a bunch of dead pushes in their main deck anyways. I mean, maybe they don't have Fatal Push in their hand. But I think that's kind of a pipe dream. It's bad. It's kind of like one of your good cards in the matchup, but maybe it's not that good in game one. Renegade's one Creeping Chill? No, but I mean, it's just like, it buys you the time. Oh, it have Coddle. Like, it like keeps you afloat and lets you go, like, you know, have some big turns with Omnath and Hour of Promise. You know, your game plan kind of trumps theirs, as you know, Blue-White's game plan doesn't really trump their plan, only if you really snowball with a bunch of Planeswalkers. But I guess maybe that's just not true. That's a feeling I had when I was playing these Ura decks, that you didn't need as much against Dredge to beat them just because, I mean, that one is going to be annoying. It's a land drop yet, right? Buy cards back from Get Smart and put some 4-color on NAF. Once I'm tired of going 3-2 in every league with medium blue-white control. Zerdling, stream is sponsored by Carvel Live. Works for Magic Online, works even better for Arena if you're a streamer. I highly recommend. Pretty easy to get your hands on the extension, and you can give them a follow on Twitter. Also sponsored by Channel Fireball as well as Ultimate Guards. So anytime you do business with them that supports my stream indirectly, that's always welcome as well. And Snapcaster Mage. I mean, it's always the same Fatal Push problem, right? This Fatal Push fodder. Well, they have February 6th. I think they have a Kaldheim pre-release event. Who miss interacting with real human beings. And Kaldheim release party. It'll be hosted on the CFB Discord on February 6th. Everyone is welcome to join. And if you're a US-based creator, we'd be happy to send you a release kit to join the fun. Unfortunately, we cannot offer this to our international affiliates since it might get there too late. All we ask is you let folks know that you'll be participating in the release party, whether it be on Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch. So yeah, sounds like they have something pretty cool planned. And if you're a content creator, you can, US-based content creator, you can message Channel Fireball. They'll join a kit, and in exchange, all you have to do is, you know, just let your audience know you'll be part of it and promote it a bit. All right, Ura is kind of a problem. I'll use my charm. My charms. No, my charm. Remanding my charm. So I want my charm back in hand, and they get to draw a card. They probably have their own force, right? Oh, sure. Right. Whoops. That's kind of medium. That's why I was supposed to counter the remand. That's all good. Oh, no force. Okay. Not sure that makes a ton of sense. Terminus and Jace. What's the link for that site? I'm sure if you check out channelfireball.com, there'll be something about the release party. Let's see. There's the crates too. It's kind of ongoing CFB Pro, obviously. Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe it's still a secret? No. Oh, maybe I'm not supposed to be talking about it yet. Maybe they just ask us if we want to be a part of it. So I will know it came from here and I will hunt you down. Yeah. Everyone act just cool. Calm, cool, and collected. Those Ice Fangers, they draw them again and they keep being a pain later in the game. An ephemerate deck, I've never tried it. No idea. Looks good. Looks fine. What do I have on top? Terminus. And they probably have more Ice Fangs. Whatever. I'm jacked. I'm jacked on cards in hand. I can afford to 2 for 1 myself. For it to counter Terminus. I wish that was a path. I need to find a path. I don't think this is very sustainable. Talking about the new version, I think the control version. That Spiky Spike's been playing. By me. Alright, pretty loose. I don't know, I got in their deck. Cards too expensive. Pricing people out of playing good decks in Modern. The Deprive, it is really good in these long games. It definitely has been relevant. Also, obviously a big drawback, but because they have Uros and stuff, and I mean you have a lot of card advantage, but it's nice with Cryptic and Deprive, and that comes up a lot in these long games. Alright, let's see if we can find ourselves a little path to exile. Teferi's not the... Oh my god, I should have... Oh, I get blown out now. I might just shame scoop chat. I didn't think about that line at all. Wow. Well, I guess I still have a Teferi hand, but yeah. Oh, let's see, that's not great. Force. Blame it on my incredible bad luck, not seeing a path to exile and like seeing 40 cards and not a path. Wreck, sure. Go nuts. Looks like we lost. Alright, I'm just gonna scoop this game. Shame scoop. Also kind of a la scoop maybe. Probably. Yeah, I kind of played that game as poorly as could be. Let's try to not do that again. You don't really need Cryptic Command. You probably also don't need 4 Ether Gusts. Just a nice follow-up to free mana Teferi to like snowball the game and stuff. Gust seems only okay 1-for-1. Because you have more card advantage than they do, I think. So sometimes they're just happy to gust. Also, gusting Uro is like super good. I'll keep that because they're not gonna have as many removal spells, and turn 2 against Bug. They're not gonna have Ice Fang again. I'm gonna be able to protect my Planeswalkers. They have mana issues too. Maybe not mana issues, but well, they do have mana issues. They have 8 cards? Should I charm? Getting a bigger shark could be nice. It might be desperate given what my hand is. I want to be super happy about it. This counter draw is good here. They might force, but whatever. Nope. Bounce the Sanctuary. Yeah, actually I don't like these plays, but when they're discarding to hand size, maybe it's good. And it's a land that comes into play tapped. Yeah, kind of agree. I definitely could have. Maybe it was better than what I did. Game, it's probably because I did something seriously wrong at some point. This is kind of awkward when you don't draw anything that does anything. As well. In their deck, right? They're just gonna remand my spell and get good value out of it. Yeah, I'll just do opt. Salut Valépel. J'espère que tout va bien, que vous avez un bon stream. Je suis en train de jouer un peu de moderne. Salut, salut. On est dans une game, mais c'est peut-être pas forcément si évident. What's up? Just nothing. It's kind of force of negation. But I also don't want to discard to hand size. Seems even worse. Let's remand. Alright. C'est pas le jeu le plus fort du moderne, mais j'aime bien. C'est sympa. Yeah, I'm kind of getting owned, honestly, and there's like nothing I can do about it either. I just need to draw lands and cheap threats, and I'm not doing that. I guess I just have to discard to hand size. I think it's better than their spells. They might play a spell, and I won't have to discard to hand size. Nice, but then they have to discard to hand size if they don't draw a land, so. Why are they trading 2 for 1? On a side note. Same deal. Actually get to use my card advantage, not just draw 2 and then discard and ended up neutral. Bit loose. One. Alright, now we can force it pretty easily. Oh. Using deprive here. Balancing sanctuaries, make sure we really never run out of counter spells. Just too hard to tap out against all these remands. Also, Rayman means they have a bunch of counter spells for stuff like Mentor, which usually, people have like vetoes, force, disputes, a few mana leaks, but thank you so much for the Amazon Prime resub, of course. Great way to support the stream. Just use that Twitch Prime sub you haven't used yet this month. Goes a long way. Why is Rayman so good? Because it's cheap. Just cheap cantrips. They're just trying to buy time. You can also use it on your own counter spell, which is a pretty good play usually in control matchups. Oh wow, they mulligan into Oblivion to mulligan to 5 or something? No, 6. Once again, I don't really have a great way to abuse that. Definitely don't want to jam this turn because of Rayman. I'll jam next turn though. Well, now I kind of Snapcaster Opt, so I can wait one more turn. This hand doesn't really want lands. Doesn't really want more more Ether Gusts either, but